Today is April 2nd, 2019. My name is Willem Vidler. My nose is still somehow greasy even though I showered. Today was weird. Mainly because I don't remember what happened. I woke up at like 5 a.m. because my mom woke me up with a flashlight. And then I woke up at like 7 something. And our internet was out. It's like, hey, well, fuck this. I couldn't listen to my music and shit all loud like I usually do in the morning in order to wake myself up. So I start walking to school. I noticed that one of these little green boxes outside of my neighbor's house looks like someone completely ran over it, which I guess it did, but more on that later. I went to school, and English class sucks just like usual, because, you know, English class sucks. Math, we did some review work, and I need to work on it more now, because I'm going to fail, because we have a test tomorrow. Fuck. This empty? Yeah. I have cans everywhere. I don't know which ones are, you know, full or not. Okay. It's cool watching my tongue do that. I had a computer science test, and I was going to study at lunch, but, you know, my friend Bo, he had this really compelling argument of, let's go get lunch. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go get lunch. So, I went and got lunch with Bo. And I don't regret that whatsoever. Some of our friends and some of my friends and me had a talk about something possibly discussed later. You know, and then, I did that computer science test, and it was easy mode, at least I hope so. Oh yeah, I got my my English test back from like 3 weeks ago, and I got a 78, so that's, you know, it's pretty good, considering every one of my friends failed, so, like, Lay failed, Chris failed, Xavier got a 60, so it's not a fail, but, like, yeah, so that's a thing. My nose is really green. I don't like that. I'm gonna change this bulb specifically so that, you know, it's darker. Technically I can dim the lights down here. Physics class, Bo and I, we have to do this, like, we have to make our own lab on conservation of power. And we made, like, well, Bo made it, but, like, it was my idea. I don't want to take credit for Bo's work, but I did a thing with, I grabbed one of my elastics here off my wrist that Kennedy gave me. Thanks, Kennedy. And I went like that with a piece of paper, and I shot it. And, Bo was like, I have an idea. And then we made a giant slingshot, basically. And we were going to launch it through a thing called a photo gate, which tracks how fast objects move through it, in order to do our lab. And we got to it today after waiting, like, all of class for these 2 girls who snagged our station. And then when we finally tried executing it, after doing all the calculations, all of our numbers were coming up wrong. And I was like, what the fuck? And the fastest time we got, this thing, keep in mind, we pulled back an elastic probably about this big, I guess, retrospect. I don't have a ruler. I don't know, but it was pretty big, a good, I think it was 30 centimeters back, and we let go, and it would launch a wooden block straight forward, and it made a large impact. We put a mark in the wall in the physics room, but the fastest time we were getting is 5 meters per second. I'm like, this isn't right. This doesn't look right, because in our calculations, we got something along like 23 meters a second or something like that. So, yeah, it was a little odd. I'm trying to fix this because, like, it's bothering me how greasy my nose looks, so. I'm gonna go on a walk. We're gonna turn down the lights. But yeah, so it wasn't working out. We're like, what the fuck's going on? It was really bothering us because, you know, we worked really hard. Well, first I'm just gonna, I can, like, see, I can dim the lights. Holy fuck. I saw the shadow from my headset, and I thought it was a goddamn cockroach on the ground, and I almost screeched. Holy Jesus. This lighting's nicer. I don't look as greasy. You get that nice green undertone coming from the monitor. Yeah, so that wasn't working. Then, you know, I went home, and on the way home, you know, that box still looked fucked, and I walk inside, and my brother's like, we don't have internet, we don't have, like, I think it's that box outside, and I went out and I showed him. He's like, no, that's for power. That's for power. It's not. I'm like, I don't think so, buddy. And if you look at the box, only one cord was unplugged. And later when my dad got home, we were talking about it. We tried all of our things. Cable didn't work. Our home phone wasn't working. Our internet wasn't working. So my dad called our internet provider, and he was on the phone with them for a good half an hour, and they're like, oh, the soonest we can send someone is Friday afternoon. I'm like, what the hell? So we went to Walmart because we were gonna like look for like DVDs or something to watch, but on our way out, I went over to the box. Oh, hold on, low battery. I went over to the box, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna try and fix this myself. And I saw the cord that was unplugged, and the one cord that was unplugged, it had a little white tag on it, and that white tag said 28, which is the number of my house. I'm like, of course it's only this one. So I tried my best, and I plugged it back in, and I kind of like tightened the thing, and it's not professionally done or anything, but then I put the little thing back, and we went out, and by the time we got home, my mom got there before us, and she's like, oh, everything's working. So I guess I'm an electrician now. I did what it would have taken a Rogers guy. He said he needed 2 hours to do it. Like, I did it in a matter of 5 minutes. Of course, it's not professionally done, so the guy's still coming in later this week to, you know, check it and everything. But, yeah, I don't know. It was cool to do. But when we were at Walmart, we just kind of looked around. I was gonna buy Kingdom Hearts, the story so far, which is every game except for Kingdom Hearts 3. But I didn't end up getting it because it was $50. I'm like, you know what, I'll wait. Maybe it'll go on sale or something. And even so, I have the PS4, but I don't get to play it because it's in the living room. And we went to EB Games and this store called Microplay, which I really like going to. They sell all, like, old vintage video game stuff. And I was going to see if they had a GameCube for sale, but they didn't. Which was weird, because they had an NES and an SNES, and then a bunch of PS3s and stuff. But no GameCube yet. No N64 either, which are the two I'm really looking for right now. I don't want to order them online, because I don't know how, you know, like, what quality I'm going to get. But when I was at EB Games, I bought this Zelda keychain. It's the big key from Wind Waker, or I guess it's the boss key from Spirit Tracks, or Phantom Hourglass too, but I just know it as the big key from Wind Waker. So yeah, and then I got home, I took a nap, and then I was watching a movie, Midnight Sun, recommended to me by Kennedy, and you know, I'm getting to this point and it's getting really good. My friggin' iPad dies, so that's why I'm doing this now. And I should be studying for math, but I'm more interested in this movie. I think this is the longest vlog I've ever made of me just talking one-on-one with the camera, which is cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and see if my iPad's charged now. You get a longer video today for the whole 2 people who watch this, so yeah. I also made dinner. I made pizza for everyone, except for my mom, because she can't eat it, because she's gluten-free. And lately, I've been eating a lot more gluten-free stuff, just because, you know, one of my best friends can't, one of my coworkers, who's also one of my good friends, can't, my mom doesn't, like, I might as well, whatever, it doesn't bother me. So, yeah. Almost 10 minutes, that's pretty ridiculous. With my whole outro, I'm gonna hit 10 minutes. I hope you have a great day, night, whatever time it is. If you need to study, you should probably do that. Don't be like me. Go study. Put on some Netflix, though, or listen to some music. Don't study for too long, you'll drain yourself. I'm looking forward to the days where I can just work every day and don't have to, you know, go home and worry about homework and shit like that. I can just go into work, do what I have to do at work, and then go home. But everyone I talk to about work who has full-time work hates it, so we'll see. We'll see. Until next time, I've been Willem Vidler. I have to upload this before it becomes too late, because I've missed it too many times by now. Bye.